Yo, what is up, Swamp Nation? It's your boy. It's your man, Swampy T. Look at this sunset. It's gorgeous. Right, lizards? What's up with my snakes? Yo, Trump just retweeted Elizabeth Warren 2020 won 2020, like one tiny percent out of 220. Because I don't know if you remember, Elizabeth Warren is a woman who was saying that she was like Native American. Then she took a DNA test and it said like she was one millionth of Native American or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, Trump got a little savage with that. A little immature, of course. I mean, can you imagine any other president, acting like a 9-year-old? Not that I'm any better. I'm just saying, Fuck it. Gorgeous sunset, though, huh? That's what it's about, boys. Lizards, snakes, girls, gals, and pals. Special shout out to my meal pal. What is good? It was like 10 degrees yesterday. It's like 50 degrees right now. Colorado's like the second most beautiful place in America. Possibly the world. Well, no. America, though. Unless you like humidity, then Florida's right up your creek. Speaking of Trump, swamp sources say in 2019 President Trump will resign in exchange for immunity for himself and his family and his loved ones. I don't know what dirt they got on some kind of Russian. And speaking of Russia, how about real quick lesson? Back in 1979, Russia invaded Afghanistan. America created terrorism to get back at Russia. Russia invaded Afghanistan to spread Soviet Union communism, empire stuff. Afghanistan didn't like that, so they took the U.S. sources and they created, terrorism to give Russia a little, to get them out. Afghanistan's been a really hard place to control and take over. Fast forward, terrorists allegedly, it's almost, an episode of The Twilight Zone, of Black Mirror, they committed 9/11. U.S. then goes into Afghanistan. Then Russia doubles down on terrorists to get back at us. In reality, the people of the Middle East, and especially Afghanistan, just been kind of caught in the middle of a cold, hottish war between America and our comrades in Russia. Things got a little ugly in court today between Johnny Depp and his former wife, Amber Heard. Amber Heard said that Johnny Depp threw a cell phone and hit her in the head. Johnny Depp, star of Fantastic Beasts Part 2, he claimed that he just tossed the phone on the sofa. It made no contact. He remembers this specific incident. He's like, I just threw my phone on the couch. Amber Heard was like, this guy was like, whatever that racist Boston Red Sox pitcher, Kurt Schillinger. He was like Kurt Schillinger, coming out, a lot of lard in the pants, he whined it, and he tossed that sucker. We'll see. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. You think Johnny Depp, he's a regular old, pitcher? Or you think he's just catching some Two women in Virginia came across extremely bad luck. The first woman, age 65, was in India on a 2-week yoga retreat and came down with rabies after an encounter with a rabid dog. Now, dogs are the number one carrier of rabies. Those dogs will go from sniffing to biting you. In other countries, dogs, they roam in packs along the countryside. If you come across those, they're not mutts, they're not pups, they're killers. Dogs in America, maybe at some times, man's best friend. But when you come down with rabies, you better get about 40 shots. 10 in your stomach, 1 in your hoo-ha, about 16 in and around your ass. And the other woman from Virginia, 22-year-old, came down with a rare disease. So rare, I don't even know the name of it. But she's now paralyzed. So, let's send some prayers to the people of Virginia. I mean, they're getting roughed up. Pretty rough way. One of my favorite soups that I personally like to eat is beer and cheese soup. Because what's better than beer but, mix it with some cheese, right? What beer do I use, Swampy? Of course, bros. Cow can. How could you not? You would have to be a flippin' fool. And I know you better than that. So next time you heat up some beer cheese soup, which I'll be providing a recipe very soon, just remember the go-to is cow can. It isn't beer unless it got the spots. That's with the drink. What we drink up here in the swamp. Now, I don't know if you guys are into this show called Floribama Shore, but there's like this chick named Courtney who's like a psychopath, like, backwoods, giantess. And, she just like broke this girl's nose, Nelissa. Maybe that's her name or something like that. And I want to know in the comment sections below, do you think, on the show Floribama Shore on MTV, every Thursday night, new episodes, do you think that it was on purpose? Because they're like in this frenemy thing over like some dude named Gus and Jeremiah. And, let me know in the comment sections below. Do you think that was on purpose, or you think that, it's just an innocent accident? And that, Courtney was, genuinely sorry that it happened. Well, Swamp Nation, before I say goodnight, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. If you have Lifetime or access to Lifetime television, check out the new R.Kelly. Surviving R.Kelly. It's a 6-part series. I mean, it's lit. Well, Surviving R.Kelly can only be so lit. And again, we're still celebrating Christmas. I don't know if you know, in Russia, we celebrate everything 1 week before. Heck, 2 weeks before. And we celebrate 2 weeks after. It's straight up tradition. So, it's a good reason to celebrate, like every day. We celebrate 2 weeks before my birthday, then we celebrate 2 weeks after my birthday. The next thing you know, Swampkowski, it's his birthday. Or it's National Swamp Independence Day. The day we finally got them out of our swamp. So yeah, check out, I don't know if you might be too young to even know who R.Kelly is, but he believes he can fly. He gets a little bit of that bump and ride. And all of his music, man, it's hot and fresh out the kitchen. It's remixed like Ignition. So on that note, Lifetime, R.Kelly, 6 parts. Aaliyah. Peace.